In this video, we are going to discuss about the standard access list configuration in the packet tracer practically.
So standard access lists are the simplest one. With standard access list, you can also check only the source of the IP packets. But with extended access list, you can check source, destination, and specific port and protocols. In named access list, you can use names instead of numbers used in standard and extended access list. So this example will focus on the standard access list configuration and also will focus on this topology wherein you can see the destination server connected to the router. Then you can see it is connected through a switch to a router, and also here the local network also through a switch is connected to a router. So here in the standard access list, we will prohibit PC2 to access the server, but PC0 and PC1 can still access the server. For our standard access list, we can use ACL number 1 to 99. These numbers can be 100 to 199 if you use extended ACLs here. So we'll go with the standard access list configuration. So we'll go into this router. So in router, you have to type enable, and now we have to type configure terminal. We provide IP access list standard space 1. So you can see you just entered into the standard NACL configuration tab. You can see you have to permit the IP address 10.0.0.2, subnet mask 0.0.0.0.0, and also to permit 10.0.0.3 with subnet mask 0.0.0.0.0. So by providing this configuration, we write an ACL that permits PC0 and PC1 to access the server, and also at the end of ACLs there is an implicit deny. So this implicit deny prohibits the other IP addresses, but because of the fact that it did not allow the PC2 IP address, it is automatically denied and also cannot access the server. So here there is no need to write but show the write deny. So we can write deny command also, but it is automatically denied and cannot access the server. So now we have to type deny command also if you want. Deny 10.0.0.4 subnet mask and 4. Okay, and the subnet mask is also provided at 0.0.0.0 and type end. So this is configured from console to console. So now we have to apply this access list to the interface. So what we have to do to apply it? So now you return back to the router normal mode, and now you have to go into the configuration mode. Configure terminal. Enter into the configure terminal. Now we type interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, now type in the IP access group 1 out and type in end. So it's also configured from console to console. As you see here, to write the standard ACL, first we enter the standard ACL configuration mode, then write the permit and deny statement. So after that we write the IP address that we would like to see the effect on it. Then we write the wildcard mask for that subnet. So here we only deny a specific IP. So our wildcard mask will still be 0.0.0. and 0. So after applying, we have to go with the verification. So here we will ping the server IP address 20.0.0.5 from each PC. Let's check the verification process. So here from the command prompt, we try to ping we try to ping 20.0.0.5. So we are able to ping. You can see there is 0% loss here. Okay, in the same way we try to ping from PC 1. So here ping 20.0.0.5. You can see you're getting the reply. So here also it got permitted. We'll try with PC2. So here from ping 20.0.0.5, destination host unreachable. So this is the basic standard access list configuration, and here the ping from PC0 and PC1 will be successful, but from PC2 will be unsuccessful because the fast Ethernet interface 0/0 of router will send a destination host unreachable message to the PC2. And this is all about the standard access list configuration.